Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of MO GRUBZ. Today we're gonna do something really fun, really easy, straightforward. We're doing a Jamaican beef stew with white rice. I'm really excited to show you this. If you end up liking this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. Cue the intro. Bow. For this recipe, here's what you're gonna need. 2 pounds of beef. I'm using a chuck, any good quality piece of meat you can find. We're gonna need 1 or 2 tomatoes. I don't really like tomatoes that much, so I'm gonna use 1. We're gonna use 2 large potatoes, 1 large onion. We're gonna also need some green onions and some carrots. Next, we will need white rice, 2 cups of broth, beef or chicken, whichever you prefer, 7 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 7 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, also 2 bay leaves. If you can find a Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper, that'll be perfect. If you can't, just use an habanero.
Take 2.
Oh, this time I actually cut myself. Oh my God. Okay, no more knife tosses from now on. All right, guys, let's cut up this meat. We want 1 by 1 inch cubes. So, let's see, this is about 2 inches roughly. Okay, let's go right here. We don't need any of the fat. Beautiful pieces. Look at that. Lovely color. Always gotta treat your meat nicely, guys and girls. All right, now, when you're eyeballing this, you kind of want to think to yourself, how much meat can you fit into your mouth? And then we're gonna throw it into our mixing pot. You know what? Mixing bowl, there we go, that's what it's called. All right, guys, let's marinate the steak. We got a beautiful amount of steak here. Salt, pepper. We're gonna go heavy on the pepper. A little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of paprika. To freshen it up a little bit, we're gonna use some thyme. Now, we're gonna chop half an onion into this. All right, guys, onions are chopped. Throw them into the mix. Beautiful. Nice. 1 tablespoon of vinegar. That's gonna help tenderize the meat. Here we have 7 tablespoons of soy sauce. That goes in. Nice. Here we have 7 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Boom. Beautiful. Now we're gonna mix the shit out of it. All right. Let's give her a nice, thorough mixing. Don't be shy with your meat, guys. It's your meat after all. I forgot to add 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of garlic. Back to mixing. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up my meat. We're putting the meat into a Ziploc bag to marinate it, all right? And then we're gonna take all the air out, put it in the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours. If you don't have that kind of time, you can just put it in the fridge for about at least an hour, guys. Come on. 1 hour minimum. See all these beautiful juices? Goes on top. Guys, if you don't have a vacuum sealer, no big deal. Check this out. What I like to do is pull this all the way like this, until you have about ½ an inch left. And then push as much of the air out as you can. Grab your meat, give it one roll. Don't let the juices fall out. Look at that. All right, these bad boys are going into the fridge, 4 to 6 hours for us. Like I said, if you don't have the time, at least do 1 hour. All right, guys, it's been about 4, maybe 5 hours. We are going to chop up some onions. We're going to chop up some potatoes and some carrots and some tomatoes, and all that is going into our stew. But first, I think I deserve a little wine break. Oh yeah, very good stuff. Enough around, let's get back to business. All right, like I said, this is going into our stew. These don't need to be as thin as the marinade onions. Push these bad boys off to the side. Next, potatoes. Here we go, we're gonna do them like this. Bam, bam. Let's chop up some carrots. We're not gonna use the ugly pieces. Actually, you know what? We can't waste them, so I'll just eat them. Carrots are good for your eyes. Green onions, guys. Half of this is going into the pot. The other half we're saving at the end for a nice, beautiful garnish. Tomato time. All right. I am not a big tomato fan, guys, but I'm gonna try to stay authentic to this recipe. This actually might be my second time in my whole life cutting a tomato. All right, guys, this right here is a habanero. Handle with care, especially if you have little kids. In my household, I mean, we're pretty much big dogs, so we don't really, actually, let me show you guys something. I think you do this, and it like loosens all the seeds. If I get this on my cut, I'm just gonna give it some chops. We're just gonna mince this up a little bit. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you guys there. Onions go in, beautiful. We're just cooking these until they're translucent. Also, these bad boys have marinated beautifully, guys. We're gonna brown the meat as well. Very simple here, guys. We got this beautiful meat over here browning. I wish you guys were here to smell that. Lovely. After the meat has been browned, not cooked all the way, just browned, and the onions are translucent, we're gonna add it to this big pot over here with all of our veggies and broth. Bam. All right, guys, as you can see in here, we've got all the meat browned off, the onions are translucent, and we've moved them to the big pot. Over here, see all this fond? What we're gonna do is deglaze with a little bit of red wine. We did a good job deglazing. All that deliciousness is going in there. Tender as hell. Beautiful. Juicy. This is gonna be so tender. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Tomatoes go in. Potatoes go in. Ooh, habaneros. Half of these will go in. All the carrots. Oh, made a mess. A lot of people add water. We're gonna add stock. Maximize flavor. Beautiful. 2 cups, by the way. All right, guys, I'm gonna add 1 more cup of broth. I think it needs a little bit more juice. That should be perfect, guys. So in about 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna check on it again, make sure the potatoes are nice and soft. And then I'm gonna taste the stew, make sure it doesn't need any more salt, pepper, a little bit more spice. But anyway, come back in about 25 minutes. All right, guys and girls, this is looking beautiful. Look at that. I would say we got another 15, 20 minutes. So in the meantime, we're gonna use our handy dandy rice cooker and cook some long grain white rice. 2 cups of rice, 2.5 cups of water, and let the rice cooker do its job. All right, throw in 2 bay leaves for the last 15 minutes, bam. That video was fun as to make. Enough playing games now, let's taste this. Delicious. Hold on, let's try the meat. Super soft, super flavorful. Guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you've subscribed by now. If you haven't, what the are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe. It'll only take 2 seconds out of your life. Drop a comment down below, give me a like, and let me know what you want me to cook next. Peace.